Think you've seen all the best anime out there? Think again. These hidden gems showcase inventive storytelling and characters that break typical molds, each bringing something unique to the table. Don't let their appearance fool you. These underrated anime pack a punch and are ready to become your next obsession. Number 10. Appare-Ranman. Appare-Ranman isn't your typical late 19th century Japanese inventor. He's a quirky genius with a dream bigger than the moon. Literally. Obsessed with building machines, especially steamships, Appare aims to sail across the oceans and eventually reach the moon. But his unconventional methods and eccentric personality often land him in trouble. Through a series of hilarious mishaps, Appare finds himself adrift at sea on his miniature steamship, accompanied by the reluctant samurai Kosame Ishiki. Their unlikely duo is rescued and taken to Los Angeles, where they're thrust into a wild new world. Broke and stranded, they stumble upon the Trans-America Wild Race, a chaotic competition where racers build their own automobiles and compete for a hefty cash prize. Appare sees this as the perfect opportunity to test his inventions and chase his dreams, while Kosame hopes to win enough money to return home to Japan. The race throws them into a whirlwind of challenges, from treacherous terrains and unpredictable weather to eccentric rivals with their own unique vehicles. Appare's ingenuity and unconventional solutions shine as he modifies their car, facing off against bandits, outsmarting opponents, and even befriending some along the way. Number 9. Delicious in Dungeon.
Some spices. Chop some vegetables up and cram them in with your medicinal herbs.
When Lao's Toten's party faces the depths of a vast monster-filled dungeon, they're met with tragedy as his sister, Fallen, is devoured by a dragon. With the clock ticking before she's fully digested, Laos leads a desperate quest to save her, only to find themselves back at square one, minus some team members. Stripped of resources but not of resolve, the group, now joined by Senshi, a dwarf with a unique survival skill, faces starvation head-on. Senshi introduces the concept of cooking the very creatures that threaten their lives, turning monster hunting into a culinary adventure. As they delve deeper, Marcel, an elven mage with reservations about eating dungeon fare, and Chilchuck, the pragmatic halfling locksmith, must adapt to the bizarre survival tactic. Their journey becomes not just about saving Fallen, but exploring the eccentricities of dungeon gastronomy. Each episode serves up new recipes, from giant scorpion hot pots to walking mushroom roast, all while navigating through traps, puzzles, and the social dynamics of their eccentric party. The dungeon, with its endless layers, becomes a bizarre kitchen where every meal could be their last or their most delicious.
Know your stuff. The day we go our separate ways will be a sad day for me.
Number 8. Blockade Battlefront. Welcome to Hell Salim's Lot, where the extraordinary is just another Tuesday. This city, once known as New York, now serves as a melting pot for humans and creatures from beyond, all contained within a bubble that's sealed off from the rest of the world. Here, Leonardo Watch, a humble photographer, finds his life flipped upside down. After a mysterious entity grants Leo the all-seeing eyes of the gods at the cost of his sister's sight, he ventures into Hell Salim's Lot, seeking a way to restore her vision. What starts as a quest for answers quickly escalates when Leo crosses paths with Libra, a covert group of superhumans and eccentrics. Leo's unexpected induction into Libra plunges him into a world where he's no longer just an observer, but a participant in the bizarre daily skirmishes that keep the city's chaos at bay. His new family includes a range of characters, from the stoic leader Klaus to the reckless Zap, each with their own extraordinary abilities. Despite the constant chaos, Leonardo finds a sense of belonging within Libra. He forms bonds with his quirky comrades, each with their own tragic paths and motivation for protecting the city. Number 7. High Card. Finn, a street-smart orphan, sets out to win a fortune at a casino to save his orphanage from closure, but he's quickly caught in a crossfire between individuals wielding extraordinary powers linked to playing cards. The 52X playing cards are no ordinary deck. Each card grants its bearer unique superhuman abilities, turning ordinary humans into players in a game that can shift the world's balance of power. Finn, with his street smarts, gets unwittingly caught in a shootout sparked by one such card. Finn is soon recruited into High Card, an elite group disguised as employees of the luxury car maker Pinochle, tasked by the King of Fourland to retrieve these scattered cards. As the newest and fifth member, Finn dives into this covert operation, where each card recovered could mean life or death. The road is not easy, as Pinocle's rival, Who's Who, and the notorious Klondike Mafia family are also in the fray, each with their own agenda for the cards. Finn must navigate this dangerous world where loyalty is tested and betrayal is just a card flip away. Number 6. Mobile Suit Gundam, The Witch from Mercury. Suletta Mercury's arrival at the Astacacia School of Technology marks the beginning of a new chapter not just for her, but for the school's tradition of settling matters through mobile suit duels. Here, the stakes are personal, as the top duelist wins the hand of Miorine Rembrandt, daughter of the school's benefactor. Gulja Turk, the school's ace pilot and Miorine's current fiancé, confronts Suletta when she opposes his demands on Miorine. This confrontation leads to a duel where Suletta, much to everyone's surprise, pilots the mysterious Gundam Ariel, leading to her unexpected victory. However, her triumph is short-lived as she's accused of using a gunned arm, a type of mobile suit considered taboo due to its lethal potential. Her win is nullified and she faces potential expulsion, with her beloved Gundam Ariel at risk of being dismantled. Refusing to let this injustice stand, Miorine, who seeks freedom from her father's control, challenges the system by proposing another duel with Suletta, this time with everything on the line. If Suletta loses, she's out and her Gundam is gone. If she wins, she could change her fate and Miorine's.
Listen up, you've got to win for Ariel, or they'll turn her into scrap and then expel you!
Number 5. Heavenly Delusion. In a world where humanity has been pushed to the brink by monstrous entities, there's a dual narrative of hope and survival. Inside an isolated sanctuary, children live shielded from the horrors outside, ignorant of the true state of the world. This piece is juxtaposed with the harsh reality faced by Maru and Kiriko, two youths navigating the treacherous landscapes outside. Their mission? To find heaven, a rumored haven that might offer salvation or at least answers to the tragedies they've endured. As the facility's children begin to question their sheltered existence, their curiosity leads some to venture beyond their safe haven, uncovering secrets that the adults have kept hidden. Meanwhile, Maru and Kiriko's journey is fraught with danger, from the monsters that roam freely to the remnants of human society that might be just as deadly. Maru, with his unique ability to combat the monsters, and Kiriko, with her sharp wit and tragic past, form an unlikely duo. Their quest for heaven is not just physical, but also a search for redemption, understanding, and perhaps a way to piece together their shattered lives.
Alright, now let's see.
Number 4. Megalo Box.
Thought so. Without the gear, you're no boxer.
In the gritty, high-stakes world of Megalonia, where traditional boxing has evolved with the addition of mechanical limbs known as gear, Junk Dog exists in the shadows. He's an underground fighter, throwing matches for his boss, Gansaku Nambu, living a life far from the spotlight he craves. Everything changes when Junk Dog faces off against Yuri, the reigning champion of Megalo Box, who steps into Junk Dog's ring looking for a challenge. Defeated in one swift round, Junk Dog is left with Yuri's taunt, igniting a fire within him to fight his way to the official Megalonia tournaments. Adopting the name Joe, he starts his journey from the bottom, driven by the desire to prove himself and face Yuri in a legitimate ring. With the clock ticking down to the qualification deadline, Joe, backed by his former adversaries, dives into a series of brutal matches against fighters with skills and gear unlike anything he's faced before. Number 3. Astra, Lost in Space. Set in 2063, Astra Lost in Space begins with what would be a routine school trip to planet MCPA, but quickly turns into a survival adventure. A mysterious orb swallows Area Spring, Kanata Hojijima, and their classmates, catapulting them thousands of light years away from home. Stranded with limited supplies, the group discovers an abandoned spaceship, christening it the Astra. This vessel becomes their only hope for returning home, leading them on an odyssey through the cosmos where they must navigate not only the dangers of space, but also uncover the secrets behind their predicaments. However, suspicions arise as the students realize that their stranding may not have been an accident. They grapple with trust issues and internal conflicts as they try to piece together the truth behind their predicaments. Number 2. Summertime Render.
Shinpei, you have to find me, okay? Please don't forget.
Following the tragic death of Ushio Kofune, Summertime Rendering introduces us to Shinpei Ajiro, who leaves the urban sprawl of Tokyo to return to his childhood home on Hitogashima Island. Ushio's suspicious death, marked by mysterious bruises, sets Shinpei on a path filled with suspicion and unresolved grief. Shinpei's homecoming isn't just about mourning, it's the beginning of uncovering a sinister plot. He's haunted by visions of Ushio, compelling him to delve into the island's dark secrets. Shadows, literally and figuratively, begin to reveal themselves as not just figments of folklore, but real threats lurking among the islanders. With each episode, Shinpei, along with Mio and an ensemble of allies, dives deeper into a series of eerie occurrences. They encounter shadows, doppelgangers with nefarious intentions, leading Shinpei to realize that Ushio's death might be tied to these supernatural beings. Number 1. The Apothecary Diaries.
Verdigrease house for me.
Sure, Dad. I'll get right on it.
Meet Mao Mao, a young woman with a sharp mind for medicine, thrust from her simple life into the intricate world of the imperial court. Sold into servitude, Mao Mao initially aimed for a life of obscurity, leveraging her apothecary skills only when necessary. However, her plan to remain unnoticed crumbles when she discreetly solves a medical mystery plaguing the emperor's children with her astute observations and herbal knowledge. This act catches the attention of Jinshi, a charismatic eunuch with a keen eye for talent. Promoted to serve as a lady-in-waiting to Lady Gyokyo, Mao Mao's life becomes anything but mundane. Within the palace walls, where politics and poison intertwine, Mao Mao's skills are put to the test as she navigates through the treacherous waters of court life, dealing with everything from beauty treatments to lethal toxins.
I'm familiar with poisons.